The paradox of the modern lifestyle is that despite being more interconnected than ever before, we often feel more isolated. We are burdened with obligations, yet feel undervalued by those we deem significant. We yearn for recognition from our social circle, but often end up feeling sidelined. This is where the principles of Stoicism and philosophy can be beneficial. Stoicism encourages us to seek worth within ourselves rather than depending on external validation. So, how can we implement these teachings to secure priority in the lives of those around us? In this video, we will delve into effective Stoic principles and philosophies to help us become a priority in others' lives, or to decide if they genuinely care about us. This isn't about manipulative tactics, but rather an enlightened, authentic approach to fostering meaningful, high-value relationships. Remember, your social circle mirrors who you are. As per the adage, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. If you aren't a priority to them, then they probably lack sincere interest in you. Through Stoicism, we learn to balance our needs with our relationships by being valuable without being desperate. The first strategy to becoming a priority in others' lives is stirring up a fear of loss. Consistently being available or instantly replying to messages can make people take you for granted. In today's fast-paced world, time is a valuable asset, and Stoicism teaches us to respect it. Make people long for your presence. Let them notice your absence. Keep in mind that the only thing under your control is your reaction to events. By respecting your time and attention, you portray yourself as someone who values themselves, and others will begin to appreciate you when you share your valuable time and attention with them. Don't hesitate to refuse or delay responding to others. Cultivate patience and make others value your time as you do. Patience is a virtue that Stoicism emphasizes. In a world full of distractions, being patient can make you stand out and be perceived as valuable. Patience is more about emotional control than inactivity. When you are patient, others witness your strength. You don't get swept away by the fast pace or the emotions of the moment. You become a beacon of calm amidst the chaos. This patient demeanor could make people value your presence and composure. Always remember, you are your first priority. Avoid seeking constant validation or attention from others. Value your time and attention, and people will start to value you more. Another essential factor to increase your worth to others is not to be always available. If you are always agreeable, your time becomes less valuable, and people may take you for granted. Stoics, like Seneca, teach us to value our time and make wise decisions on how we spend it. Learn to decline politely. This does not mean you're self-centered, but someone who values their own needs and priorities before obliging others. In the context of not being always available, the words of Epictetus hold deep significance. No man is free who is not a master of himself. Epictetus reminds us that true freedom begins within, with self-discipline and self-mastery. Stoicism emphasizes living in harmony with our principles and values. By not being always available, you demonstrate that your time and energy are precious, encouraging greater respect and making others prioritize you more. As we continue our journey to become more significant and a priority to others, let's explore the third point, maintaining mystery. We often feel the urge to disclose every detail about ourselves, our feelings, thoughts, and deepest desires. However, this oversharing can lessen your importance to others. People generally prioritize what they don't have or can't control completely. Instead of laying your life bare, keep an element of mystery to make people want to delve deeper into knowing you. Stoicism teaches us self-discipline and self-control, and maintaining mystery isn't about concealing your identity, but revealing your true self in a gradual manner. If you're asked questions, respond subtly. Avoid discussing your past in depth and keep your secrets and significant life aspects unrevealed. This will keep others intrigued. Remember Seneca's famous quote, "Fortune favors the bold." Here, boldness is being aware of what you disclose and when you disclose it. Leaving room for the unknown also piques people's curiosity. When they believe there's more to discover, they are drawn towards you. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what is within our control. Controlling how much you reveal about yourself is one such thing. It's not about hiding who you are, but smartly deciding what to reveal. Remember, you don't need continuous validation from others. Retain some mystery and observe people appreciating you for your true self, not just for what you project. Now let's discuss the fourth essential point in our quest to become a priority for others. Let them invest in you. It's not about ego, but letting others feel valued by contributing to your life. Seneca, the ancient Stoic, reminded us that people take pleasure in being chosen for what enriches them. When you let others assist you or show gratitude, you allow them to enrich their own lives. Make others feel valued and useful by letting them contribute to your life. It could be as simple as accepting guidance, help, or even a kind word. Stoicism reminds us that we are interdependent beings. We shouldn't be hesitant to ask for or accept help when needed. Doing so solidifies our relationships with others. Let's revisit Stoicism's core and discuss independence. Epictetus, the ancient Stoic, taught us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Independence in Stoicism implies autonomy and self-governance rather than complete isolation from others. It's about making conscious decisions without relying excessively on external validation or influence. By practicing independence, you become a custodian of your own ethics and values, which makes you more valuable to others as they respect your integrity. Independence allows you to be more authentic in your relationships, not becoming a follower, but a companion who contributes to others' well-being. Independence in Stoicism involves self-discipline, self-awareness, and self-control, making you appealing to those who value strong and integral individuals. Therefore, to be more precious to others, foster independence. It's not about isolating yourself, but steering your own life and guiding others by your actions. This approach nurtures more robust relationships, making you more valued in others' lives. Being generous and receptive to letting others contribute to your life will make you more significant to them. Being more attractive and respected involves remembering that the true richness of life is found in meaningful relationships and connections. By letting others contribute to you, you cultivate a cycle of mutual value. The fifth step in our journey to become more substantial and a priority for others is prioritizing your own needs. To be more valued by others, this is crucial to understand. We often end up compromising our needs for the benefit of others, resulting in overexploitation and disrespect. In modern society, there's often a promotion of the idea that we should always be at everyone's disposal. However, this is not only impractical, but can also cause others to view you as an endless resource, depleting your attention and valuable time. Stoic philosophy instructs us to take responsibility for our own life and well-being. This involves setting healthy boundaries and tending to our needs before others. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus expressed this profound concept. First, decide what you want to be, and then do what is necessary. This deep insight embodies one of Stoicism's fundamental principles, impacting how we relate to ourselves and others. Epictetus encourages us to engage in self-affirmation and self-awareness before undertaking any action. This self-affirmation involves acknowledging our needs, desires, and values, understanding that these must be met before we can genuinely be of value to others. From a Stoic viewpoint, this approach aligns with the concept that self-mastery and self-awareness form the basis for a virtuous and meaningful life. To be genuinely valuable to others, we must first cultivate attributes within ourselves, such as authenticity, resilience, self-discipline, and empathy. Before seeking external validation, we must approve of ourselves. This doesn't imply being self-centered or inconsiderate of others' needs, but constructing a robust foundation of self-awareness and self-acceptance. When we are confident in our identity and objectives, we project a confidence that naturally pulls people towards us. Stoicism instructs us to define our values, goals, and virtues through introspection and self-evaluation. By doing so, we can understand who we are and what we stand for, establishing an internal compass that directs our actions and decisions. Epictetus's quote also emphasizes the importance of action. Merely affirming ourselves and our intentions isn't sufficient. We must support our words with consistent actions. When we act in harmony with our true identity, our actions validate our worth, attracting those who respect consistency and integrity. Now, we arrive at the sixth key point of this video. Don't make others the fulcrum of your life. In today's society, we often fall into the trap of idolizing others, thereby losing our own direction. Don't always be available. Value your time and attention, and you'll see how this increases your worth to others. We've transformed social media and others' approval into a constant quest for validation and happiness, distancing ourselves from our authenticity and becoming puppets controlled by others' opinions, letting them govern our actions. Stoicism instructs us to be the core of our own universe, to prioritize our passions and ambitions. By doing this, we become more significant and respected by others. The Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "No one can harm you without your consent." Don't let others define or control you. This powerful quote is a reminder that we are ultimately the custodians of our inner peace and emotional well-being in a world where others' opinions, criticisms, and judgments are rampant. Can be everywhere. It's vital to recognize that we have the ability to decide how they impact us. Stoicism instructs us to nurture the virtue of selective indifference, which means we must learn to distinguish what warrants our attention and time and what doesn't. We shouldn't let others' opinions determine our worth, nor should we be captives of external situations. By implementing this principle in our lives, we can learn to accept constructive criticism with humility and dismiss unfounded critiques that don't contribute to our development. We can stop being victims of others' approval and take charge of our own narrative. The statement, "No one can harm you without your consent," serves as a reminder that we control our minds and emotions. It's a call to introspection and authenticity, to be ourselves without fear of external judgment. By embracing this Stoic principle, we become the masters of our fate, and our self-esteem and self-respect thrive. This results in making you more precious and essential to others. So, as we encounter obstacles and criticisms in our lives, let's bear in mind this powerful truth from Marcus Aurelius. No one can harm you without your consent. Seize that power, preserve your integrity, and advance with confidence on the path of authenticity and self-discovery. It's not about being egocentric, but about staying faithful to your values and objectives. Those who respect you will support your endeavors and won't try to change you. When you stop making others the focus of your life, you form healthy relationships based on mutual respect. You'll be cherished for being genuine and for being yourself. The final point in this video is advice that may shock you. Stop initiating conversations. In a world where continuous communication is standard, this may seem tough, but it has its roots in Stoic wisdom. Stoics like Epictetus emphasize the importance of listening more than talking. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, to listen twice as much as we talk. Allowing others to start the conversation lets you learn more about them and about yourself. If you're always eager to talk, you might appear keen and sometimes self-centered, which frequently repels people. Patience and a readiness to listen are traits that attract others, as we, as social beings, value good communication and being heard. Stoics also encouraged us to control our craving for external validation. You don't need to continually prove your worth through words. Let your character and actions speak for themselves. Allowing others to start conversations shows that you value their thoughts and opinions, fostering stronger relationships. People tend to remember how you made them feel, not what you said. In a world where many strive to stand out, being a good listener and valuing others will make you more appreciated and respected. So to be more cherished by others, consider not initiating conversations, practice patience, active listening, and allow others to express their opinions. In summary, the advice shared in this video is merely the start of your journey towards being more cherished by others. Stoicism offers a robust guide for forming more genuine and meaningful relationships. Implement these tips and observe how your relationships and overall life begin to change. You'll be astonished at the difference you can make by applying Stoic wisdom. Remember, the journey to being more valued involves striking a balance between your needs and relationships. Stoicism stresses finding value within oneself and not relying on constant acknowledgement from others. Incorporating Stoic principles in your daily life, such as creating a fear of loss, practicing patience, avoiding, can be continuously accessible. Maintain a hint of mystery, allow others to invest in you. Prioritize your necessities, nurture self-sufficiency, refrain from making others the center of your existence, and let others kick off conversations. All contribute to forming sincere, high-value relationships. Essentially, the individuals around you reflect who you are. As the adage goes, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. If you're not important to them, it suggests these people might not have a legitimate and genuine interest in you. In this age-old philosophy, we discover principles to balance our individual needs and relationships. The essence is in being meaningful without being clingy to secure priority in the lives of others, or to ascertain if these people are genuinely interested in you. It's not about crafty tactics or cunning tricks, but a more enlightened and genuine approach to establishing authentic, high-value relationships. Essentially, the people around you reflect who you are. As the saying goes, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. If you're not important to them, it signals that these people might not have a sincere and authentic interest in you. In this ancient philosophy, we unearth principles to maintain a balance between our individual needs and relationships. The essence is in being valuable without being needy. In conclusion, applying these Stoic principles can considerably influence how others see and appreciate you. It's about nurturing genuine bonds and building relationships based on mutual respect, integrity, and common values. By exercising these principles, you can navigate the intricacies of contemporary life, staying true to yourself and forming meaningful connections with those who genuinely value and respect you. As you embark on this journey, remember that the real essence of Stoicism is not only in how it transforms your relationships with others, but more importantly, in how it changes your relationship with yourself. I genuinely hope this message has been helpful to you. I want to commend you for reaching this far and for completing the video. It shows your desire to expand as an individual. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. If you're unsure what to comment, just mention, "I made it," so I know you reached the end. If you haven't subscribed yet, what's keeping you? Subscribe now and join our community. Thank you for your time, and until next time, take care.